work with them, get some testimonials. Once you know you can help people, and once you have some testimonials, start selling your program for $500. You can honestly start selling it for $2,000. Sell it for what people will buy it for. And if you just keep doing this loop, by this time next year, you will have a business where you work probably 4 hours a day and you make a full-time income. If you want me to help you do it within 180 days, make your first $10,000 on social media, go ahead and DM me, Coach. I'll tell you exactly what to do. I'll consult you personally one-on-one. I'll install all of the systems for you, but you have to be willing to make talking head videos. So if that's you, go ahead and shoot me a DM. Otherwise, if not, check out some more of the free videos on my page. It is easier to blow up on TikTok than it has ever been. And it's not because there's a new TikTok feature or a change in the algorithm, but it's because of one feature that's existed in TikTok for a long time, and it's called the search feature. I use this feature to get multiple viral videos. I use it to blow an account up from 0 to 15,000 followers in 5 days. I use it to get a 500K view video on day one on a brand new account that I made on TikTok. And this isn't new. I've been doing this for the past 8 years, and I've been coaching other creators on how to do this for the past 4. So go ahead and drop a follow so you don't lose me. Let's get into it. The thing you need to understand about the TikTok search feature is that it is useful for figuring out what is working on TikTok right now, as opposed to what was working on TikTok 6 months ago or 12 months ago. And using the search feature is a great way to find videos in your niche or in your content style that you can compare your videos to figure out exactly why your videos are not getting the views you want. So here's what I recommend. Find 5 to 10 keywords that relate to the type of content you want to make or your niche. Look them up in the search bar. Filter for views and past 3 months, and then you're going to see a crap ton of content come up. You're going to look through this content. You're going to see content that kind of looks like the style of content you're making, and you're going to compare your first 5 seconds to their first 5 seconds. You're going to look at everything from the angle of the camera to the distance from your head to the top of the camera, the distance from your shoulders to the sides of the camera, the size of the text, the font of the text, exactly what they say in the hook and what it makes you feel. And you are doing all of this to figure out how to make a product that people want to see today, as opposed to just making something random and putting it out without actually having a bias on whether that will work or not. Once you start to do this with an attention for detail, you will begin to see differences between your videos and the videos of viral creators that you had not seen previously. You'll see people doing things that you didn't notice previously. You'll realize that people who make viral videos they're not just pulling their phone out and filming. They've actually got a really good idea behind it, and they know what they're doing. They know what their audience will accept. And so when you start comparing your content to other content, it turns it into a game of skill instead of a game of luck. And that's the game you need to play. If you want my help with social media, I will help you build out a system for your content where you can turn your ideas into actual cold, hard cash by helping other people learn what you already know. I took a client from 0 to 7K per month. One of my clients made it from 0 to 20K per month. And I did this by just showing them the system that I use that has worked for countless other creators before me. But the difference is, instead of just telling you about it, I want to help you install it inside of your content so that you can be putting out videos that get you views and clients and make you money, instead of just putting out videos hoping to go viral and not knowing whether or not you're going to be paid. If you want to learn a little bit more about this, DM me the keyword coach. We'll have a bit of a conversation. I'll shoot you some resources, and then we'll sit down and actually have a face-to-face chat, and then we'll go from there. Otherwise, follow me, watch some more of my videos, and I will see you in the next one. In this video, I'm going to speed run things you should and shouldn't worry about if you want to get a viral video this week, get out of the 1,000 view jail into the 5,000, 10,000, 100K view jail. My name's Levi. I've been creating for the past 8 years, been coaching for the past 4, because when I started creating 8 years ago, nobody was around to help me. If you're not making money, shoot me a DM. Okay, let's go. Do you worry about engaging on other people's videos? No, TikTok doesn't care about that. Commenting, I want to go viral on other people's videos. TikTok does not care about that. The amount of times you post per day, TikTok does not care about that. The hashtags and SEO you used, mildly important. It's super, super easy. I just use the same hashtags on my videos. TikTok doesn't really care. Lighting in your videos, is it well lit? TikTok cares about this. Is your hook clearly delivered in the first 2 to 5 seconds? TikTok cares about that a lot. Is your audio quality really good? TikTok cares about that. The framing, are you comfortable in the frame? Are you too close to the camera? Are you too far away? TikTok cares about that. Look at the distance from the top of your head to the top of the screen, the distance from your shoulders to the screen, so people can see you comfortably. You're talking about an old content idea that a ton of people have already done. TikTok cares about that, but it will work if you can bring a crap ton of proof that you're the person to listen. So I might say, here's how to get a viral video this week, and nobody listens. But if I say, here's how to get a viral video this week, I got a viral video this week, people are going to listen. TikTok cares a lot about whether you have the right text in your videos. Are you using some weird text that nobody uses? Or are you using the text that all the other viral creators use? Copying other creators. TikTok actually prefers it if you make videos that look like the videos that are currently going viral, as opposed to making videos that look like videos that went viral, a year ago or 2 years ago, or videos that don't look like any videos that have gone viral. You don't have any proof. Now, if you notice, all the things I said TikTok doesn't care about are algorithm things, and all the things I said TikTok does care about are actually people things, because TikTok doesn't care about you. It doesn't care or not care. It's impartial. What matters is the people on the other side of the screen. And all the things I said TikTok cares about are actually things that other people care about. The game here is making content that other people will appreciate. It has nothing to do with TikTok or the TikTok algorithm, for that matter. You have to understand that the algorithm doesn't matter. You got to think to yourself, I want to be the type of creator where if TikTok goes away and I have to rely on Instagram, I can blow up on Instagram because I understand people. Same thing with YouTube, same thing with Twitter. It's not about understanding the algorithm. It is about understanding other people and putting stuff out that other people will interact with. If you can look at what people are currently interacting with and model that type of content, you'll be good to go. And again, I've gotten countless viral videos. Even I, as a coach, if my stuff isn't doing well, I got to look and see, am I making content that feels like content that did well a year ago or 2 years ago? Am I making content that'll do well today, in today's climate? Because if I don't do that, then my videos aren't going to go anywhere. You have to understand this. If you understand this, you will have no problem making viral videos. If you don't, you're going to keep putting out content and wondering why it's not working. The game here isn't to put out content in a specific way. The game here is to put out content that viewers will accept. And in order to figure out what people will accept, you have to look at what they're currently accepting and do the work to make your content fit that mold. Shoot me a DM if you want help building a coaching program. I will give you my entire system and you'll be good to go.
If TikTok doesn't know what your video is about, that's on you, because you're not using SEO the right way. And let me show you how. I'm Olivia. I share 3 tips to help you grow, so make sure you follow along so you don't miss the next one. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It's just like how you go search for things on other platforms. It's the same idea here, okay? People type what they're looking for and the algorithm connects them to your content. Okay, pause for a second. I need to know, did this video show up on your For You page or did it come up when you were searching? I'd love to know where these videos end up. Okay, back to it. Here's what we're going to do. Tap the search bar and take a look around what other words might pop up. Those are the keywords to be using. Next, look at the top videos that show up. Pay attention to those hashtags. Add those to your keyword pool. Now that you've got your list, go back to your video, take those words that you saved, put them as if you're doing a caption, and slide it off to the side. Make sure you save those for future use because we're going to keep using those keywords and those hashtags later on in your next videos, okay? Now that you've slid those off, don't forget to add your caption, make it something that ties into or almost exactly to the words that you slid off, and use those keywords and those captions, and those hashtags that you saved from your research and put them into your caption as well. This literally will tell TikTok exactly what your video is about. And if you're stuck in low view jail, it's probably because you're not doing these things, okay? So start using this method and I promise you your videos will get more traction. If you're stuck in low view jail, it's probably because of this, but now you know better, so go out and try it and let me know if this type of categorization SEO works.